What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and with the NFL Scouting Combine for the 2018 draft just around the corner, it's time. You know, we're in the off-season. That's when we start just doing creative franchise modes, just to see how far we can go, inspired by this weekend's little athletic competition, which I love. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, at PapaXC4, I'm going to be live tweeting during all the drills and stuff like that, and we'll give you guys some hot takes. We are making the greatest combine team of players available in Madden 18, and we're going to see just how far we can go. I know it's an athletic team. We'll go through each individual spot here on the roster, and we'll kind of talk about what they did. But I mean, when you look at the scouting combine, it's very exciting. You know, now it's a down period. I mean, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm still riding the high of the Super Bowl, but you know, after the Super Bowl, it's the combine, and you get a little bit of a low period again, and then you get the draft. And then you got a really low period because, I mean, that's the worst time to be on YouTube. There's basically nothing you can talk about as my phone's freaking blowing up here. Probably someone asked me, hey, what's your last mock draft? Everyone wants to know my next new mock draft. You gotta wait and see. But yeah, man, the combine is just something to give us all a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of hit of football. And what I've done today is make the all-combine team. And we're going to see how well they do in a connected franchise mode. So at the quarterback spot, there's a couple good quarterbacks to choose from, but ultimately we went with RG3, 72, obviously now a free agent, but at the combine ran a 4.41 40, which is the second fastest quarterback time. And in reality, he had a 39-inch vertical, which is one of the tops of that year. But he's probably the fastest quarterback that actually had some success. Obviously, injuries. Obviously, injuries really hampered his career. I don't know if you want to blame Gruden, Shanahan, whoever in Washington. But I think in terms of athletic quarterbacks, we're going to wait and see. I'm very excited to see what Lamar Jackson can run. He might be the guy that can break RG3's 4.41. But for right now, I think RG3 is the combine quarterback of the last, we'll say, 12 years, 10 years. We'll say 10 years, give it 10, 11 years. So that's why we went with RG3 as our starter. He actually usually does perform decently well, surprisingly well in this sim. For those of you guys that remember my Philadelphia Eagles quarterback sim video, RG3 did very, very well. Anyways, moving on to the running backs here. We are going to start, obviously, with CJ2K. Chris Johnson, he had the fastest 40-yard dash time till last year when John Ross beat it, the 4.24. So there's no way in hell we weren't not including Chris Johnson because he's basically made himself off of that combine. And he had some really good seasons there with the Tennessee Titans. And, you know, even that up in there in the ages, when he's long in the tooth, he was able to perform a little bit for the Arizona Cardinals. So we decided to include him on the roster. Now we're also going with Christian McCaffrey. Locally, I don't think when people just glance at the 40-yard dash. They have everything. You know, if they don't have the best 40-yard dash, they move on. Christian McCaffrey really had a stellar combine, a 4.48, which was one of the fastest of the running backs, 37-inch vertical, which is one of the best verticals, and absolutely dominated the agility. 3-cone drill, 6.57, 20-yard shuttle, 4.22, which is ridiculous. And on the 60-yard shuttle, he had just over 11 seconds. So his agility drills were like some of the freakiest numbers ever put up by a running back. That's actual legitimate. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that, you know, won't bounce around the league, no longer even in this game. But for guys that actually were productive, definitely Christian McCaffrey is kind of slept on when it talks about his combine grade. And then we also just threw in Nile Davis, who, you know, during his combine, you know, from a strength standpoint, had good bench press, good 40-yard dash. So we just have him there as well. Looking at the wide receivers, we got to start here with John Ross, Mr. 4.22 himself, the fastest 40-yard dash time. Also had a really good broad jump of 133 inches. We have Marquise Goodwin from Texas, just an absolute burner, 4.27, one of the fastest 40-yard dash times, as well as that had a 132-inch broad jump, which was pretty good, especially for a shorter guy. And then we have Chris Conley, who's just the mix of greats, just athlete. 4.35 40, one of the best 40-yard dashers, put up 18 reps on the bench press, which is very, very good for a wide receiver. 45-inch vertical, which is absurd. It's one of the highest ever for a wide receiver. I actually think it might be the highest ever. And 139-inch broad jump. He can jump out the damn park. I think he has 97 jumping in Madden. So we have some very good athletes at the wide receiver spot. At tight end, we're starting with Vernon Davis, who is one of the greatest combines ever for a tight end. Definitely the best combine ever for a tight end. One of the greatest combines ever, period. 4.38 40, 42-inch vertical, 120-inch broad jump, and a 4.17 20-yard shuttle. Like, absolutely absurd. I think we are using the Raiders, by the way. Rest in peace, Al Davis, because they always draft the combine freaks. But I was very surprised that the Raiders didn't draft Vernon Davis that year. I don't think they even had the opportunity. Maybe they did. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. And then we also put in O.J. Howard from last year's Combine Draft. I mean, I was debating putting Evan Ingram. He just really had a fast 40 time, whereas O.J. Howard dominated in a lot of drills. 4.5, 140, 22 reps on the bench press, 6.85, 3 cone, 4.16, 20, 11.46, 60. Just tested very, very well, so that's why we have a nice little two-headed attack here. Jumping to the offensive line, we have Terran Armstead, who ran a 4.7, 140, put up 31 on the bench press. Tremendous, tremendous athlete. At the other tackle spot, we're going with Mr. Supplements himself, Lane Johnson, who had a 4.7, 240, 28 reps on the bench press, a 34-inch vertical. Him and Terran Armstead definitely are like all-time, like the freakiest offensive linemen, along with the incredible bulk. But that's, you know, well beyond a lot of you guys' years. Look at the interior. There wasn't enough, so we used a tackle. We have Taylor Lewan here of the Tennessee Titans, ran a 4.8, 740, 29 reps on the bench press. Also had a 7.39 3-cone drill, which is the top in his class as a tackle. So very, very athletic. At the center spot, we're going with Jason Kelsey from my Philadelphia Eagles. Undersized, but still ran a 4.9, 340. Had a 110-inch broad jump, a 7.22 3-cone drill, a 4.14 20-yard shuttle. Just great agility, obviously, when he was only like 280, 285 at the combine. Really, really undersized. But hey, the numbers were good. And at right guard, we're going with Kyle Long, 4.94 40, which, you know, he's fast. He's just really, really athletic because he was a baseball player. So those are offensive line. Jumping to the defensive front, at defensive end, we are going with first Jadeveon Clowney, who ran a 4.53 40, 37.5-inch vertical jump, 124-inch broad jump, 21 bench press. The bench press kind of sucked, but it's more so the speed and explosiveness that is some of the scariest numbers we've ever seen. For a little bit more balance, we have Myles Garrett from last year's draft class, 4.6, 440, 33 reps on the bench press with really, really long arms. I was incredibly surprised. 41-inch vertical, 120-inch broad jump. Definitely one of the best combine performances we have ever seen. So those are our defensive ends. At D-tackle, first we have Steven Paella. Just got to include him because he has the bench press record of 49. So there you go. And then we also have Don Terry Poe, who at 350 pounds ran a 4.98 40, put up 44 reps on the bench press. Combine warrior. This D front looks pretty dangerous. At linebacker, we are going to start first with Mr. Jamie Collins, who had his draft at 250 pounds, one of the bigger linebackers, ran a 4.6 440, which is one of the best in his draft class, had a 41.5-inch vertical, tested well in the 60-yard shuttle with 11 seconds, just over 11 seconds, so we have him here at outside linebacker. In the interior, we have Michael Kendricks from the Philadelphia Eagles, who ran a 4.4 740, 24 reps on the bench press, 39.5-inch vertical, 4.19 20-yard shuttle, great athlete, incredible explosive and speed. And then we have Darren Lee from Ohio State, ran a 4.47 as well, had a 35.5-inch vertical. And finishing up with the linebackers, we have Mr. Vic Beasley, who tested, I don't have his stats right now, of course. I had everyone, and then I guess I just closed the tab. But he tested incredibly well and finished pretty much top of almost all the edge rushers during his draft class. Looking at the corners, first we are starting with Jalen Ramsey, who had a 4.41 40, 14 reps on the bench press, 41.5-inch vertical and 135-inch broad jump. Very good numbers, and now he's one of the best corners in football today. We have Patrick Peterson, who ran a 4.3 440, top 10 40-yard dash times, 4 wide receivers, 15 reps on the bench press. Had a just over, literally, 11.01 seconds, 60-yard shuttle. Great athlete. He's one of those guys that so many people want to know, can he play wide receiver? Can he be a two-way player in the NFL? Maybe. And then we're just going to wrap up here with Trey Raines, who ran a 4.3 140 and put up 19 reps on the bench press. Did very, very well in probably the two most popular drills that you could run. Looking at the safeties, to UConn. I don't know what they're putting in the water at UConn, but we will start with Byron Jones, who had a 44.5-inch vertical, which is one of the greatest of all time, like Olympic numbers. Same with his broad jump, 147-inch broad jump. Tested very, very well at the 3-cone drill, 20-yard shuttle, 3.94 20-yard shuttle. Just an insane athlete. He's pretty damn good for the Dallas Cowboys. And at strong safety, staying on the Raiders, Obi Melifonwu from UConn. 4.40 40, 17 reps on the bench press, 44-inch vertical, 141-inch broad jump at 6'4", 225. Insane. Absolutely insane, even though it says he's 6'3", 270. Obviously, they fluffed the combine numbers up a little bit. Then finish up with the special teams. We have Dustin Hopkins, who has pretty much the best combine stats over any kicker that I could find. 4.7, 440, 33.5-inch vertical. So welcome to our team. And at punter, we have actually an absolute combine warrior in Pat O'Donnell. Ran a 4.6, 440, put up 23 reps on the bench press. Like, he had a better bench press than a lot of linebackers and running backs. So he absolutely dominated his combine in the fastest 40-yard dash time of all time. So there you go, guys. That's the long introduction, but obviously you want to know what these players have done to make themselves on the team. We're going to play off. We'll play one game, and then let the sim do its damn thing. Ultimately, I definitely have a competitive team. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs outright because the sim in Madden 18 is pretty terrible. But let's jump in and see what kind of damage we can do. Oh, the speed. Juke him. Oh, no. Kind of fumbles that. And they get it. God. Oh, God damn it. What a weak fumble, man. Come on, RG3. Yeah, it's on you, bruh. Oh, come on. You have 97 jumping. Oh, you're trash. It's Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan's booty. Absolute butt cheeks. Gotta be able to make that play. Oh! Oh! I'm going to say right now, we're going to absolutely smoke by the Titans, but at least, you know, RG3 can scramble like that. 44 yards. Let's go. Keep it rolling. What a play. So we have, like, the fastest wide receivers, and literally we're getting shut down by the Titans secondary, which is, they're not bad. They're not bad, but they're also nothing special. Let's see, right there. Boom. Chris Conley, thank God, give me something. Pull us back within 10 before half. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, my. That was the longest release ever. RG3, we had Conley deep, and RG3 just decided to take the old Uncle Rico 17-second drop back. Ah, damn, we're going for it. Well, let's go John Ross. He looks so slow, man. Not like, I don't know what his speed is. I'm gonna have to modify it when you guys actually get my rosters and give him 99. But that was, he looks so slow. Like, he legitimately looked like Vernon Davis out there. But we're rolling, we're on the 10. We need to get a touchdown here, and hopefully our defense can get a stop. I don't know why we called this play. Not a great play here, but we'll just eat the sack, I guess. I don't know what it is with RG3. I don't know what. Sorry, I still got that damn bronchitis. I don't know what the attribute is that makes so your quarterback doesn't throw like he's in quicksand, but that's what RG3 needs. I'm gonna make it a damn mandatory reason I have to throw to a combine player. Like, throw it! Quick release! It's a slant! You need to throw it to the tight end very quickly, or else it's not gonna work. God damn, we're not gonna win, man. This is eating so much clock up. 3rd and goal. Like, why have all my backups been on? Literally, you're athletes. That's why you made this team. B was wide open. Okay, come on. Someone break off their play. Someone have a high IQ here. All right, throw pick. Throw pick, man. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Oh, there you go. There you go. And you make it difficult, and they still get the shoestring tackle. That's the first time, though, all game that's all speed wide receivers beat press coverage. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, no, actually, everyone on the tie, forget that the Titans are the new Legion of Boom. Hot the ball! Why are you waiting for him to get across center? Oh, my God, everything about this game is so frustrating. Like, that's where you hot the ball, get the free play. But no, actually, we're going to wait for this slow sack of shit to lollygag his way across the line of scrimmage. It wouldn't even let me hot the ball, man. Right there, Vernon Davis, baby. He holds on. We're going to go no huddle. Hope to God that we can maybe make an onside kick or something. This is a good 2-minute draw. I don't know where this was for the whole game. Let's see if we can hit Christian McCaffrey really quick. Boom, there we go. Nice little touchdown pass to McCaffrey. I don't know. We'll let this. We're just playing the moment, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Onside kick, and we don't recover it, and we lose the opener against the Tennessee Titans. But ultimately, man, you saw some cheese. We're the cheese team, and like it's one of those things. The scripting in Madden 18 has been abundantly clear. You can literally watch hours upon hours of factual breakdowns as to how they're scripted. I just felt like a lot of times, I mean, when you're the speed team, you should be able to cheese a team like the Tennessee Titans that has an above-average secondary. Okay, 276, 2 TDs from RG3. Chris Conley was pretty decent. But, yeah, definitely not get our season out on the right start by any means. But what we're going to do is just sim with the rest of the year. Maybe the computer does a better job than I will. We'll pick it up at season's end and just see who might have been the best player on this team. So let's jump into that. All right, they didn't work out so hot. Lots of reds here. The Raiders finished 4-12 bottom in the AFC West, with RG3 having 3,600 passing yards, 18 TDs to 22 interceptions. He only got sacked 43 times, which is not bad. 1,000 yards, 9 TDs from McCaffrey. We got 11 touchdowns here from CJ2K. On the receiving front, 71 catches, 1,000 yards, 4 TDs from Marquise Goodwin, 614 and 5 from Chris Conley, 679 and 4 from Vernon Davis, 602 from John Ross, 480 and 3 from Mr. Christian McCaffrey. On the defensive front, 160 tackles, a second half 3 picks from Michael Kendricks, 106 from Vic Beasley, 105 from Obi Melifonwu, 15 from Jadeveon Clowney to go with 8.5 from Myles Garrett, and Patrick Peterson, Jalen Ramsey, and Michael Kendricks all tied with 3 interceptions. So what we found out is that when you take the all-combine team, at least in the realm of Madden 18, things aren't going to go particularly well. And it was frustrating playing with this team just because, you know, the Madden's not that good this year. And obviously the sim did not take kindly with all of the overall hits. But there you go. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you found out maybe some of these guys had great combines and what kind of numbers they posted. And ultimately, just get hype for the combine this weekend. Like I said, I'll have a bunch of content about that as well as on Twitter. So make sure you subscribe if it's your first time stopping by. Or hit me up on Twitter if you have yet to follow me there at PapaXC4. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.